So this question gives us an equation, y equals negative 2x, and it says find the ordered pairs by completing the table and then graph the equation. So they gave us this table. They're saying what if x is 0, what if x is negative 1, what if x is 4. And so if we start with the original equation, I like to kind of draw like a football goalie here because we know that we're going to use it 3 times the same equation. The first time we're going to say when x is 0. The second time we're going to say when x is negative 1. And the third time when x is 4. Each time we're trying to find out the y value in the coordinates. So we have y equals, and in place of x we're going to put 0, so negative 2 times 0. Well, negative 2 times 0, anything times 0 is 0. So it's y is 0. So when x was 0, y was 0. So that was the first set of coordinates that we found. Now we're going to do it again, but this time in place of x we'll put a negative 1. So we're saying y equals negative 2 times negative 1. And so y is negative 2 times negative 1 is a positive 2. So when x was a negative 1 in this problem, y is a positive 2. So that's a second set of coordinates. Then we'll do it again. When x is 4, so negative 2 times 4, so then y is negative 8. So that's the matching set. So then on the graph, when we go to graph it, let's see if I can draw this graph reasonably neat. We'll count by 2's here. 2, 4, 6, 8. And 2, 4, 6, 8. And so, kind of watch your graphs because sometimes they're counting by 2's instead of 1's, and that sometimes can throw you off when you're trying to figure out how to graph it. You don't notice the numbers that way. Okay, so the first one was at 0, 0. So 0 on the x and 0 on the y. So here's that spot. The next one is negative 1 and 2. And remember, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. So we're going to go to the negative 1 on the x, but we're not going to put a dot yet. It's where negative 1 on the x matches with 2 on the y. It's where they cross. It's this spot. Oops. Okay, I just told you all not to forget that it's counting by 2's, and then look what I did. Okay, let's try that again. Negative 1 and 2 is down here. Sorry about that. Because negative 1 is here and 2 is here. Okay. And then 4 and negative 8 is down here. And all 3 of these should line up in a straight line. If they don't line up in a straight line, then you did your math wrong on something. I don't know if the program will allow you to put all 3 of them on. Usually it'll just allow you to do 2 of them. And then you just kind of eyeball where the third one would be and see if it lines up. And if it does, then you know you're right.